just assume I saw you talking to Dylan Scott there. You must be working up the next collaboration. You've had so much success, kind of going back and recutting some of those big Shanandoah songs that we know and love.
Don't you think he'd sound good on Moon Over Georgia?
Well, that was what I was going to ask you. I'm like, what? Help me remember. What have we not redone yet? And what's your? Do you have a wish list in your mind?
No, not really. You know, and to tell you the truth, a lot of this stuff has happened really kind of stuff off the cuff, you know. Seriously. I mean, it really hadn't. The only thing that I would have to say that was intentional was, man, Luke Combs kept doing 2 dozen roses, 2 dozen roses, and then somebody said, you know, he's going to cut that. And once it gets cut again, whoever cut it, it's theirs. And we thought, man, we can't let that go. So that's the reason why I started courting Luke about doing that. I mean, he was gracious enough to do that with us. But see, now you've given me a thought about Odella.
It's a great idea. Well, I got to tell you, I got the biggest kick in the last couple of weeks out of the Nickelback song and the video, because I'm a kid from Alabama like you, so of course I know Shenandoah songs, but I didn't think about these Canadian rocker dudes.
Yeah,
tell me how that came together.
You know, and tell you the truth, that's what everybody said. What? You know, Shenandoah, Nickelback. That was another one of them things that just really kind of fell out. We'd been doing a lot of the Rock the South with them, and we got a chance to chat and talk and this kind of stuff, and got to thinking about a lot of their stuff could be on country radio, and so anyway, management, Cole Johnstone said, man, Chad would kill. He would kill Church on Cumberland Road. And Chad had given me his number, so we were texting back and forth. So I texted him, I said, bro, what do you think about doing Church on Cumberland Road with us? And he said, man, I'm in. And the next thing you know, brother, we were off and flying. And that's literally the way it happened. You know, a lot of people think you go and you meet in a big room with a big table and you got executives, and it ain't like that at all, you know. It happened just the way I told you.
I watched the video both because I wanted to hear the song, and I got to tell you, it works just as well as it. Like, you sound just as great as ever, and it really works with the Nickelback guys on it. And then you throw the cartoon into it. Whose idea was that?
Well, actually, that was management too. Cole was the one that came up with that as well, it's not really just the shock factor as much as it is the attention getting. Anybody can shock anybody. Anybody can say something really stupid, or anybody can do anything really, really dumb to let somebody catch them on a camera, or say something, ugly or something like that. But, why not try to come up with something, pretty amusing, and try to see if you can't perfect that. And I just thought it was a really great idea, and literally before it was all over with, old Colster, son, he carried the mail on that one.
That was great. Well, you were talking about the grandkids and Mickey Mouse as you walked up. So what did the grandkids think about Granddad as a cartoon?
Oh, they, for one thing, they don't know it's me. They keep saying, well, who's that singing? Well, that's Pawpaw. Well, who's singing? Okay, well, that's Chad Kruger. That's the guy. That's the other guy. No, and then when I'm singing, well, that's Pawpaw singing. No, who's that singing? But I tell you the funny thing about it, my oldest boy, he told me, said, man, y'all didn't AI Chad on that. I said, no. I said, that's Chad. I guarantee you that's Chad. That is not AI'd. So.
That's funny. Well done. I can't wait to see what you do next. Maybe Dylan Scott. Which one did you say?
Moon Over Georgia.
Moon Over Georgia. You heard it here first. It's always good to see you.
Hey, man, good to see you too, Stephen. Bless you, buddy.